The idea for a unique heifer sale planned this week began when Mark Womack of Elmer, Missouri, stood in the aisle of his local supermarket and recognized the need for better beef.
I guess AI and these heifers in the country for the last couple years, I was trying to figure out how to put more value into the cattle. And I think in the last year or so, kind of going to the supermarket with my wife and watching the meat counter, I got to really watching the meat counter and watching people how they buy beef and kind of walking past beef. And I thought there's got to be a better way to make these heifers worth more. If you're going to feed heifers and you're going to breed heifers, we might as well try to breed the better quality heifers that can push this industry forward.
For Womack, better quality heifers meant collaborating with Missouri Angus breeder Jim Brinkley and a number of other consigners to create the region's first GeneMax elite bred heifer sale. Approximately 350 bred Angus heifers sell Saturday, December 7th, beginning at noon at the Green City Livestock Marketing Company in Green City, Missouri. And in this case, the high percentage Angus heifers have been AI'd, fetal-sexed, and screened to reduce risk using GeneMax.
I've always believed the more information you got, the more informed decisions you make. Our main objective was to try to add value to some of our customers' cattle.
You know, there's going to be some long, cold days feeding cattle this winter, and you know, when you go to that extra work to take care of animals, why not take care of a really good one? And this GeneMax program that we're doing gives us another sort on heifers, to not only be spending your time on those good ones and your resources on those good ones.
All heifers first met producer standards for maternal, weaning weight, and carcass prospects before being sorted for visual characteristics. GeneMax scores were then used to identify only the best.
We're going to try to sell the upper 2/3 of the cattle on the GeneMax score, which is a score of 1 to 100. So basically the cattle that score 33 and higher are going to be offered for sale.
It's going to be a premier sale in North Missouri, maybe even in the state of Missouri. Well, I think this will be our stepping stone to the next level of the heifer market. I think it'll help the producer. I think it'll help the consigner and the guy that buys the heifers to make mama cows out of.
Regional Manager Wes Tiemann says GeneMax helps reduce the risk of raising replacement heifers and promotes a more uniform, better quality calf crop.
When things get tough and the weather's tough, it's sure nicer to know that all of your efforts are going towards an animal that can make you more money, hopefully in the end, and be a better product for the industry.
I think that it'll help the guys have more uniformity. I think it'll help the guys have more selection to, you know, what they can do with their bulls, what they can do with their heifers. And I think it'll help the cow herds. Yeah, it'll take a few years to build it, but I think it'll help the cow herds overall.
And in time, a better cow herd means better choices at the meat case.
You know, I guess my biggest pet peeve is when I hear a cattleman say, I go to town, I don't buy steak because I can't get a steak as good as I eat at home. Well, I think that's a terrible statement, you know. I don't know whether they're referring to the feeders or the feeders can only feed what we send them as cow-calf people. So, and that's where I seen GeneMax coming into play.
Visit greencitylivestock.com for more information or contact sale representatives today. I'm Cindy Campbell reporting.